The Democrats have finally gone semi-nuclear to ruin Speaker of the House Mike Johnson's political career by claiming Congress. It's never fully nuclear, they never explode on him like I would, but they're exposing him for trying to take away voting rights from millions of Americans by pushing the SAVE Act, and this is going to be explosive regardless. So we're going to show you some of the viral moments from this recent interview where Mike Johnson was trying to twist reality Trump style, so let's dive straight into it. We have a clip here for you, let's jump right in. Here we go. All right, this is going to be a doozy.
Good evening, everybody. This is a very important night on the House floor. House Republicans tonight stood with the overwhelming majority of Americans who demand secure elections.
Off the bat, go fuck yourself, Johnson. You stand with the majority of Americans. The majority. Every single person in this country hates you. Even MAGA. The majority of Americans. How dare these people, claim that they have the majority of Americans on their side? How dare they? Don't talk for us, asshole.
Standing with me are some of the champions of this cause in the House and some of the leaders outside our chamber who've been working on this issue to ensure this integrity for quite some time. And this is a big achievement tonight. By voting for
all these greedy, wealthy fucks. A SAVE Act essentially takes away voting rights from millions of people. We're going to get into it, but these are the people supporting it. It's always the Republicans. That's essentially it.
The Save America Act, House Republicans did exactly what the American people sent us here to do.
Go fuck yourself.
It's promises made, promises kept. Ensuring the integrity of elections is an essential issue. It's essential to maintaining our constitutional republic, and everybody in this country seems to understand and agree to that. This is about a
Shut the fuck up. Stop with everyone in America seems to... Shut up. You have negative charisma. You have zero riz. Shut up. Look at this guy. Look at this political, he's just saying, oh, everyone in America agrees with me. Therefore, we can do literally whatever we want. God, what a dick.
90-10 issue in the polling. Because all that we've done tonight in this simple piece of legislation is apply common sense. All this Save America Act does is it enhances the SAVE Act, which you've already passed twice before, which says that you have to have proof of citizenship before you register to vote.
Which is already in place. You can't vote unless you're a citizen. That already exists. It's already there. This is all based on the lie that our voting system is broken and that Trump won the 2020 election, actually, and that our whole voting system is destroyed and that we need some extra security measures that only ever remove people from the voter rolls who are already allowed to vote and prevents other people from voting. This takes tens of millions of people off the voter registration rolls, and it prevents people from voting because... surprise, not everyone can prove that they're a citizen. They just don't have access to the birth certificate or to a passport or to this or to that. Did you know that in America, it costs $130 plus to buy a passport, to buy a proof of citizenship? It's not even free. It's not a right as a citizen. You have to purchase it. In other countries like Australia, you are mandated to vote as a citizen, and you get your proof of citizenship, if it's necessary, for free. But in America, you have to buy it. You think anyone can just afford $130? No. But these rich fucks think that everyone... No, they don't even think. They don't think. It's only about their power and preventing as many people from voting as possible. Because the fewer people can vote, the more the Republicans are likely to win. Because the majority of people hate the Republicans and hate Trump and hate MAGA. So the more people who don't vote, the more the Electoral College takes over and the more the Republicans can win. So the Save America Act is only about voter disenfranchisement. Anyone saying anything else is lying or fully captured and propagandized.
And federal elections. The law already provides for that, but we need to ensure that it's enforced. And the second part...
we have to ensure that it's enforced. Enforcement, as the government, it's only up to them. They choose what they enforce. Donald Trump, a 34-time convicted felon, child rapist, child murderer, child cannibal, has committed so many crimes that it's impossible to count, but he's not ending up in prison right now. You know why? Because the law doesn't exist unless they say it does. The law exists for poor people and not for rich people. That's how it works. The law is only ever what is enforced. Creating the laws in the first place doesn't matter as much as the enforcement of it. So when you choose not to enforce certain things, you show exactly what side you're on, and it's not the people.
Part of it, what we added tonight and what is part of the Save America Act is the second piece, the very common sense requirement that you have a photo ID if you're going to vote. So that's it. That's what the bill does. Proof of citizenship and photo ID to vote. Everyone in the country understands the necessity of that.
Oh, and are you going to make it easy to get those things if you're a citizen? Are you going to make this a simple, inexpensive, cheap process where everyone gets a day off of work so that they can go ahead and get a free proof of citizenship card where they just go to the DMV or whatever and there's no work that day and they get paid for being off of work? Are you going to make it easy? Or are people who aren't going to be able to afford that not going to be able to get it? Yeah.
Understands how simple it is and how important it is. And the only people that oppose it are people who want to cheat our system.
You know, it's so common sense. It's such common sense that all the billionaires need to be executed and their money be diversified across the rest of the United States. It's such common sense that we need to eat the billionaires. We need to eat them with some Chianti. It's such common sense, everybody. So much common sense.
Who want to participate in our elections illegally, unlawfully. And that's not fair to the American.
The majority of people who voted illegally were Republicans. The majority of voter fraud that has happened individually, like fewer than 1,000 people in this entire country of 330 million people, has been Republicans, Republican lawmakers, and Republicans voting twice, voting however many times. There's no widespread voter fraud where people are dumping thousands of ballots at a time. That doesn't happen. It's a lie, and they know it's a lie.
American people and the citizens of this country. And so we had only one House Democrat participate with us tonight. This has become a bitter partisan fight, and it's madness to us. We can't quite understand what the rationale is.
I have no idea why. I can't comprehend it. I wonder why. What a fucking prick.
For opposing a free and fair election. But they're going to have to explain this to the people. They're going to have a hard time doing that. Now, this bill, having passed the House, will now go to the Senate. And we are encouraging all of our Senate Republican colleagues who believe in this just as we do to try to get this thing through the system, to pass it there. And
yeah, because you're going to force it through and you're going to use Trump and the executive hammer to just smash everything in your way. And you're not going to listen to what the people want. You're not going to listen to what the Democrats' concerns are. You're not going to give a single shit what the actual problems with this are, because you know what the problems are. This is completely on purpose. They know exactly what they're doing. It is purposely removing people from the registration rolls, disenfranchising voters, removing as many as possible. They want to go back to the serfdom days where only white males who have land and multiple slaves on their property can vote. That's the Republicans. If they could, they would go back to black people being slaves, to women being chattel, to every single non-British person in this country being removed. Like, there is no end to their racism, to their bigotry, to their hatred for humanity.
We're hoping that some Democrats in the Senate will come to their senses and do the right thing for the people. Otherwise, they got a lot of explaining to do, as we say down in the South. This is something that is overdue. It's something that's common sense. It's something that comports with what the American people want.
If someone ever overuses common sense like this, you know they're bullshitting you. You know it. It's common sense. It's such common sense. We need to build 1,000 guillotines, walk every billionaire over, and immediately chop their. It's such common sense, everybody. Why don't we all agree? If we just kill every single billionaire and take all of their money, we could stop homelessness. We could stop starvation across the entire globe. We could have free education. It's such common sense. Why don't we do it? Because it's fucking bullshit. Every single time they use this common sense rhetoric, they know that they're lying to your face. It's so obvious.
And there's really just one question that would linger over all this now. Will Senate Democrats...
Yeah, the question is, were you thrown against a wall as a child? That's the question.
Democrats continue to cater to their extreme left-wing base, or are they going to finally join the overwhelming majority of Americans on this common sense reform? But I'll tell you this, once again, Republicans have demonstrated that we are the party of common sense. We are the party that's delivering exactly what the American people sent us here to do, and we will continue that. Got a lot of champions that you can hear from here shortly before we take a few questions.
I wonder how many times he said common sense in this entire thing. Common sense, common sense, common sense, common sense. Common sense would be if we had a government that actually functioned and worked for its people instead of just siphoning off the money all the way to the top, to the billionaires. Like, the Supreme Court just ruled that Trump's tariffs are illegal, and he's like, yep, we're going to put more tariffs on, and then the tariff payback that they have to do goes back to the companies and to the billionaires who own that process. So money always goes to the top. They always buy their 20th mega yacht. They always screw everyone else over. And they always use this common sense bullshit rhetoric to try to propagandize you into thinking it's a good idea. I could use this kind of like, don't you know that it's really common sense? I don't know why the Republicans and the Democrats aren't getting on board with free healthcare. I don't know why the Republicans and the Democrats aren't getting on board with free education. I don't know why the that's common sense. That really is common sense. But I don't have to use the term common sense to prove it. I can just use literal proof and examples from other countries where the United States and like 2 other countries are the only countries in the world, first world countries, global north countries, who don't provide those things. But no, it's common sense to remove people from the voter rolls. It's common sense to shut down the government every single time the Democrats and the Republicans can't agree with something. It's common sense to have a Gestapo brown shirt force in our streets arresting and deporting random citizens and non-citizens who have never committed a crime in their life. It's common sense. It's common sense. Suck my fucking cock, Johnson. Eat a dick. What an asshole. Jesus. Ugh. Anyway, I have a bit of a sore throat because I'm yelling at these people all the time. But like, considering that the Democrats are looking okay here, and Mike Johnson pretty much looks like a desperate prick as the midterms approach, is like, they know that they have negative charisma. They know that they can't actually say anything good about their policies. It's like, hey guys, it's common sense. I don't know why the Democrats aren't doing it. Yeah, anything good about this? Anything good? Or you're not going to mention anything bad about it? No, he doesn't care. He's already accepted that the Democrats are going to win the House of Representatives. He already accepts that Trump's approval ratings are like 36% right now, which is far too high, in my opinion, but it's the lowest of like any president ever. And he knows that MAGA and Trump and the Republicans only ever suck the cock of billionaires and politicians and all these elite pedophile pricks. They know what's up. They're lying to your face. Lying is like OP at this point. They can just lie to you. They could just lie on the media. They can just own the media, like the billionaires own the media. They could just do literally whatever they want and get away with it. They're literally raping children on private islands and killing them and eating their intestines, and they're getting away with it. Look at the Epstein files. Like, the fact that we're even talking about any other issues besides the Epstein files is crazy. I have to bring it up every single time. But again, that's who these people are. They support them, they defend them, and then they go about common sense when they're removing more of our democracy. So let us know what you think about his crazy comments and about my crazy response to them. And hey, what do you think will happen? What do you think about everything going on? Just all this crazy, crazy stuff. And hey, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more exciting political content just like this, and let me know what you think about future videos, my style, anything. Just let me know. This is a new channel, and we're looking to listen to our watchers and our commenters and do what you all think. So I'm open to ideas, but I am gonna be as angry and as passionate as I can because, holy shit, if this isn't stopped, our country is literally going to be destroyed. Our democracy is in danger, and it is not going to come back after this. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace, guys.